Good evening, everyone. This is Aminu Liadi Philemon, Batch 2017, October 13, Group 10. I'm in Circle 2. I'm here this evening to present the result of my Circle business game in the MMM Guidance School. First and foremost, we have 6 members in Circle 2. The first person is Ekere Okemotie. The second person is myself, Aminu Liadi. The third person, Sokomba Paul. Fourth person, Ruben Pius. The fifth person is Nwa Kwegu Kenneth. And the sixth person is Joy Osakwe. We were given some tasks to carry out in this business game. The first one, which is task 1 for 1 week. The task is you have received all the information needed in order to become managers or leaders in the MMM global community. Now you have an important task. Enter in a new country and develop MMM global there. This new country will be Thailand. As a starting resources, you have internet, a team, knowledge received in the school, that is in MMM school. Then the last resource, $50,000. Within an hour, you have to develop a plan of actions for a week. You must specify the number of registration and deposit you will achieve over this period. Important, $50,000 is given only once. $50,000 is given only once. Later on, you should use the free resources from the system. Now we have brainstormed in my group, my circle, and we have come out with a solution. And the first thing is that we need to define the aim or the first size in Thailand, which is very, very essential. We have some of the aim and objectives are 1. To introduce MMM to the residents of Thailand, educate them on MMM ideology. 2. On how MMM works. 3. We educate them the golden rules and risks involved in MMM. 4. The benefits of actively participating in MMM community. 5. The different categories of bonuses in MMM. Now, let's look at the activities for the first week. Day 1, we have an in-house meeting with group members to strategize on the tasks ahead on arrival. On day 2, we need to create awareness through physical interaction with the citizens. Adverts on social media like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, etc. Advert for recruitment of indigenes who will be retrained as force guiders on radio and newspapers. Hosting offline presentations in the capital city and the commercial places so as to attract large crowd. That is activities for day 2. Then day 3, we need to recruit or force guiders to help assist in the task through interviews. Numbers to be selected are 15 who demonstrate marketing skills in selling out the ideology. Then day 4, training of the new guidance and letting them know what MMM is all about, the role in getting MMM a base in Thailand. The mobilization and preparation for seminars follows, as well like sharing of fundraise placing of posters, etc. Day 5. Holding of first seminars in different locations within the first city visited, that is Bangkok, the capital of Thailand. Then there we do registrations of new participants. On day 6, professional marketing using customized t-shirts with a 30-man team share into pairs in strategic locations to sell the idea to anyone they come across. Leaflet on souvenirs containing all the registration details as well as the ideology of will be given alongside. Now, calculation as per the task now. The target audience at the end of week 1 is 7,000 participants. Deposit, let's assume that one person will deposit a minimum of $50 each. Then we have total deposit of $50 and 7,000. That is $350. Now let us see the summary of expenditure for the first week. Now, the first thing we need here, we need accommodation. Hotel accommodation. Hotel accommodation. First week, we get 8 rooms at unit cost of 80 naira per room, which is $4,480. Then 2, transportations and logistics. We need buses that will be conveying us around the city, Bangkok. That is $400 per day, which is $800 for 2 days. We need Ambis. We need Ambis, about 100,000 Ambis to let people know in large numbers about MMM in Bangkok. About 100,000 Ambi, which is unit cost is $0.05, totally $5,000. Then we want to erect 10 banners at the rate of $6.2 per banner, which total $62. Then posters also we needed, and we have decided that we need 400 posters at the rate of $0.8. We are totally $320. Video coverage about our activities needs about 10 times. We have 24.2 per shoot, which equals to $242. The camera also, we need about 10 times, which is 15.8 per time, which totally $158. Then all that we need to gather people into on projector and sound, like 10 times now, $180 per time, totally $1,800 or $1,800. Then we need customized t-shirt. It's part of the marketing scheme to get people aware, to catch the attention of people as regard our mission in Thailand. We need about 40 customer t-shirt. This is 4.5 per shirt. It's 40 times 4.5 is $180. Then advertisement on jingles about on radio, and so we allocated $90 for that. And adult staff, the 15 persons, we are the first people that we want to recruit for as adult staff. That is $6 per person for 7 days. We have 15 of them. That is 15 times 7 times 6, making $630. Now let us look at the total expenses for the day, totally $16,262. And remember, you are given $50 to start with. Now if you subtract total expenditure, which is $16,262 from $50, you get balance in hand, $33,738. That is task 1. Now task 2, a week has passed. Now you are foreman. The average contribution of a participant to the structure is around $300. Under the regulation of Global, you must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participant payments, starting with the first contributions. Your task is to calculate how many new members and contribution you have to ensure in the next 3 weeks in order to be able to make the required payment to the other participant. It is necessary to write down your plan of action for the next 3 weeks under the above conditions stated. Point out what resources you need and how you are going to use them, the number of new participants and money raised during the period, what extra costs you will have, and how to attract them. Now we have devised a solution to that. The solution goes like this. Here the minimum contribution is $300 per participant. The aim is to know how many new participants are to be registered into the community to cater for the 30% growth rate of the old participants' donation. Assuming 7,000 old participants registered and each donated a minimum of $300. The amount donated by all participants will be $7,000 times $300, meaning $2,100,000. Registration bonus at $20 for $300 is equal to $20 times 7,000 times 7,000, making $140,000. 30% growth rate on donation. At this point, 3 times $2,100,000. It is now equal to $630. 10% referral bonus on a participant is $39. Assuming referral for 3,000 participants, we have 39 times 3,000, which is 117,000. Total additional cash needed is equal to 140,000 plus 630,000 plus 117,000, totaling $887,000 need. That means we need 887,000 divided by 300 participants. Totally 296.67 participants. Thus, we need approximately 3,000 participants to be able to pay the old participants, and this is what we must work at. Now, let's look at the resources needed to achieve this. We need to, first and foremost, we need to trim up people among the participants to become guiders, so they help spread the ideology of MMM and its benefits. Number 2, we need to organize additional offline presentation in places we have not reached before. At least we need to spread our tentacles to other places in order to attract more participants. Now, number 3, we need to intensify the use of media adverts for larger coverage. If we maintain the rate of new participants of the first week for 3 weeks, we have 3 times 7,000, that is 221,000 participants for that 3 weeks. At a minimum donation of $300, we have 21,000 times $300. That is $6,300,000, which will be more than enough to pay the old participant. Expenses, seminars in 6 different places and adverts is equal to 16,262 times 3, which is 48,786. Balance brought forward for first week is the total cash in hand for the first week after deducting the expenses or expenditure for that waste remain $33,738. Now let us subtract the expenses for the free waste now, which is 48,786. That means that we are incurring a deficit of $15,048. Let's go to task 3. A month has passed now, and you are 100. You the same plan for another month on the basis of the result of previous calculation, taking into account the dynamics of growth, that is the number of new participants and contribution for the next 4 weeks. Now we have profiled solution to that as well. The solution goes thus: from the first week, we have a total of 7,000 participants. If we maintain that same rate for 3 weeks, we have 7,000 times 3, that is 21,000 participants. Therefore, in a month, that is in 4 weeks, we have 7,000 times 4, making 28,000 participants. Assuming that half of the participants that register in the first week refer an average of 2 participants each, that is half of 7,000 participants, which is 3,500 participants. We have 3,500 times 2, which is 7,000 new participants. If same rates happen for 4 weeks in a month, we have 4 times 7,000 new participants, that is 20,000 new participants extra. Now for 4 weeks, new participants plus the referral participants, we have 28,000 plus 28,000, which is 6,000 participants, which will have been registered at the end of 4 weeks. With the average contribution of $300, we have 56,000 times $300, which is $16,800,000. The amount the participant will donate for the next 4 weeks will be $16,800,000. Within this week, intensive training of the new guider will help in spreading the goodwill of MMM with the ideology in Thailand, and at the same time, series of offline presentations will be organized. Now let's go to task 4. After 2 months, you have the number of participants and deposit that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. A week after that, after the start of the month, there's the local holiday in Thailand, which is celebrated during a week. Respectively, in this period, the activity of registration falls by 75%. Make a plan of action for a month, what resources and how you should use them, the right amount of contributions and participants for the development of the system. As usual, we brainstorm together, our circle members, and we have profiled solution to that, and the solution goes thus. Here, the aim is to figure out how to make up for a fall of 75% drop in MMM registration occasioned by a local holiday. Weekly registration maintained at 7,000 participants. Tyler celebration is 1 week, and 75% drop in registration is 0.75 times 7,000, which is 5,250. This implies a drop from 7,000 to 1,750 participants. Thus, we need to make up for the 5,250 participant loss. To achieve this, we need to increase the number of participants for the remaining 3 weeks by 250 divided by 3, which is 1,750 participants. Thus, for week 2, we have 1,750 plus 7,000, which is 8,850 participants. For the month, we have week 1, week 2. Week 1 plus week 2 plus week 3 plus week 4 participants, which is 1,750 plus 8,750 plus 8,750 plus 8,750. We have total of 20,000 participants. Donation for the month at a minimum of $300 per participant is 28,000 times $300, which is $8,400,000. Now, let's look at the resources we need to increase the number of registered new members. The first one is that we need to train and empower more participants to become managers in the community to increase input and output flow. Number 2, we need to intensify media adverts. The use of social media platforms such as Facebook and BBM channels and other social media platforms needs to be maximally utilized. Then number 3, we are to organize additional seminars to attract larger participants. Then task 5. Your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registration and new deposit to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze a plan of action in this situation. What are the resources? How many participant contributions? How many participants contribution, etc., needed to get this situation resolved? Due to the lack of funds, there are delays in payment. The old participants seeing that neither make their own contribution nor attract new members. We have also provide solution to that. The first but let us look at the aim of what we want to do in this as a solution to this task. 5. The aim is to analyze the plan of action in the situation at hand. 2, to use resources available. And 3, to determine the number of participants and contribution needed. Our plan of registering 8,750 participants in a week didn't work as planned, but instead we were able to only register 4,200 participants. Thus, we have week 1 plus week 2 plus week 3 plus week 4 to be 1,750 plus 4,200 plus 4,200 plus 4,200 participants, totally 14,350 participants. Anticipated participant is 28. Thus, we have a shortfall of 13,050 participants. That is 28,000 participants minus 14,350 participants. Contribution of 14,350 participants received for that month at $300. Minimum donation is 14,350. 350 times $300, which is $4,305. Donation, that is 13,750 times 300, 4,095,000. Now, resources needed. We need to train more guiders to work alongside the initial ones, then cover more states and region within the shortest time spread, and to spread MMM ideology and the benefits. Number 3, to organize a conference meeting with participants, informing them of the need to avoid widespread panic and misinformation, as we all know that panic destroy this system. In addition, we will embark on another mobilization in a different region to make up for the loss of the new participant in that area. Ensure that intense publicity is being carried out to the newly registered participant by using any available means such as TV adverts, text messaging via bulk SMS, fax, mails, etc. to get across to them, either by increasing their pH with higher rates, that is, or by working with the little resources you have and pay in batches to the critical ones, since there's a flow, and those who are not being paid interest-free they can be moved to the other month, which will be full month, and hence also ensure we double the participants and cash inflow in the coming month and months ahead. Not more intense publicity is note, more intense publicity is needed. Then taxes. During this month, delay in payment increased to 7 days. Referral activity almost reduced to 0. The old members do not try anyone and do not make contribution to. In virtue of this situation, a pause mode is implemented, in which all the old marvels are frozen and will be available for withdrawal when the situation will be right itself. New deposit grow as per old conditions are not frozen and available as usual. Make your plan of action for another month. Resources, contributions, members, etc. Circle 10 solution to that. Now, also we need to define our aim for this task. As a solution to this task, the aim is to sensitize members under pause mode. Now, pause mode in MMM is another thing. Inform them the reason for the introduction of the pause mode and how it can be overturned. Then we need to increase our campaigns and seminars, especially to areas that are not conversant with MMM. Now, the methodology to be used. We need to enlighten members on what the pause mode means and how it will affect them. Number 2, assurance to all participants that they wouldn't lose their initial deposit, but payment will be delayed and could take up to 2 to 5 months. Then continue with the old advert. Then 4, also continue seminar in old areas and increase our target participant per week. Sharing videos of happiness or testimonials. 6, continue active advertisement on social words. 7, put more effort on getting new entrants that can provide help. 8, teach members the importance of regular pH and GH. Number 7 now. Now, your efforts have been insufficient to reverse the situation. It will start to place. All the moral marvels are removed. We start to work from the beginning. Serious negative impact of the members and unfavorable responses. 1 or 2 negative articles in the mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such conditions. A plan of action under specified conditions for a month. Solution: aim: reintroduction of to residents. Inform them on ideology and how it was. Encourage new participants to provide help more. To achieve this, the following will be carried out. 1. Face the situation and talk to your members and let them understand the restart of the system. 2. Answer all members' query even if it is negative and explain the current situation of 3. Set a meeting with your members and encourage them to continue in community. 4. Still provide help and let your members see your effort. 5. Keep being a good leader even if it is downfall of your plans and action. 6. Emphasize the essence of being a help provider to the community. Conclusion: indeed, this task was expository in the sense that the essentiality of getting new participants to sustain was demonstrated as a key. More also, how to sustain the 30% growth rate and referral bonuses for old members were understood. Expected future challenges were highlighted and how solutions can be profiled. Would have not been here today if Sergeant Mafrodi wasn't persistent. This is a lesson for the new set of guidance to imbibe. Persistent is the key. Long live long live Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless you.